Welcome, everybody. My name is Danielle Lapointe. I'm a professional practice associate at the RPNAO. We will begin very shortly to be respectful of everyone's time. Presently, we hope that you can see the career directions title on the screen and hear me speaking. If you are experiencing any difficulties, please ensure that you are using Google Chrome instead of Internet Explorer or Firefox, as there can be visual and audio feedback issues. If you are currently using Internet Explorer or Firefox, please log out and reopen the link in the Google Chrome browser. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first part of a three-part series about career development. Thank you for signing up for today's session. My name is Danielle Lapointe. I'm a professional practice associate here at the RPNAO. I'll be facilitating this session today for you. Please use the chat on the right-hand side of your screen to introduce yourselves to each other and let us know where you work and if you're on your own today or if there's a group of you. Just a few housekeeping reminders before we begin. If you're having feed issues, please close the browser and reopen the URL sent to you in Google Chrome. If you're using Chrome and still having issues, try refreshing your screen or log out and log back in again. Lastly, please ensure that your volume is turned up on both your computer and within the webinar's on-air window like a YouTube video. I will be monitoring the chat throughout the session, and you can use the chat to ask questions throughout the session. But please keep in mind that I'll answer your questions when the presentation is finished. Once again, thank you for joining us today. Just a reminder, if you have completed all three career development webinars, I will provide you with my contact information after the session today so that you can send me an email and receive your participation certificate. So let's begin today's Career Directions webinar. The Career Development Program is a three-part webinar series that will include career directions, mentorship program that will discuss advancing your career through mentorship and interviewing strategies that provide you with strategies you can utilize when preparing for a successful interview. Just a bit of background. Through consultation with new graduates and RPNs at various stages in their nursing career, we learned that both groups needed support in creating a plan in order to achieve their career goals. With that in mind, the RPNAO sought out the expertise of Donna Wheeler, who have over 20 years experience in the field of career planning. It was important to the RPNAO that the career development program be designed to meet the needs of the RPNs. Our focus today is on career directions, which was developed as a guide introducing you to the strategies on how to develop your short and long-term career path. The guide will help you stay focused in planning your future career with confidence and purpose. Career success is all about making choices that will fit with your vision for the future. Having a plan helps you to create a vision. With specific self-directed activities, it will help you achieve your goals. Using the formal tool to support your plan helps you to make a commitment to yourself. It keeps you focused and is a visual for you to follow. Career planning is always a work in progress. For successful planning, you must keep abreast of opportunities and resources in your immediate and global environment, including newspapers, the internet, professional organizations, career centers, workshops, job fairs, and connecting with your peers. By identifying your goals, you have a documented plan with action steps and the resources that you will require and timelines to start measuring your success. Feeling professionally inspired and happy doing what you are doing is an indicator you have developed your plan successfully. During the development of your plan, you need to ask yourself, what will success look like for you? Remember, this success may be different in different stages of your career and life. Career Directions is built on 6 modules with activities to support your learning. Scanning looks at the current realities and trends in healthcare at the local, national, and global environments. Self-assessment helps you identify and understand how these trends and realities are relevant for you and your career. Visioning is a dream of who you are and who you can become. Planning is your blueprint for action. It will help to guide you along and keep you on schedule. Marketing, it helps you to present yourself for optimum impact and let others know what you have to offer. Sustaining is keeping the momentum going in an ever-changing healthcare system. Before we start talking about each of these modules, we ask you to review the career direction modules and activities available with each module on our website. Under the introduction video, the tool Readiness Checklist was provided. We hope you took a few moments to fill this out as each of the tools for each module. These are relevant supports to help you explore and realize your career path and goals. The Career Readiness Checklist introduced 5 module activities. Once you have filled out the tools and provided in each module, you can go back to your checklist and make sure you have the right boxes checked off properly to support your career goals. So now let's take a more in-depth look at each component. Scanning the environment is described as taking stock of the world where you live and work. It is understanding the current realities and future trends of the local, national, and global environment. Some examples are what the government is focused on, economic environment, downsizing, our aging population, present and future healthcare issues, home care, palliation, mental health, and the social determinants such as poverty, homelessness, and addictions. Scanning the environment is critical in recognizing current and future career opportunities, in addition to identifying personal limitations that will require attention in order for you to move forward in your career. It requires being informed through various avenues like reading newspapers, searching media publications, speaking with others, networking, professional association publications, information exposure from all aspects of your chosen profession, and being aware of any continuing education courses that you may require. Recognition of how future development in healthcare could affect your working future. Scanning the environment often requires taking a step back and observing in order to take stock of your immediate circumstances and grasp what is possible for you and your future career. It allows you to think of new ways of doing things and to open up yourself to the opportunities without censoring your ideas. Scanning is not completed on a schedule. It is an ever-evolving, essential part of your personal and professional life and affects your broader environment. Located at the bottom of the page where the scanning module is located on our website, you will find a tool to scan your environment. It will assist you in getting started on examining current trends, issues in health at various levels. This tool will provide you with an opportunity to explore your own professional role and issues within your workplace. It is helpful as it encourages you to really look at the information you have collected and to realize how these impact your work and career. Through the use of this tool guide, it will help you begin your future career plan. We'll go on to the next step now, which is self-assessment. Self-assessment helps you to understand how scanning might be relevant to you in your career. Self-assessment helps you to create your career vision and future direction. Helps you to identify all your attributes that you have to offer the healthcare environment. For example, your personality. Do you have good communication skills? How do you handle change and manage stress? What are your values? Are you a team player? Do you like to work independently, or do you prefer to work in a team setting? Do you have the physical and mental stamina required for the position? Are you knowledgeable? Are you a critical thinker? What is your ability to respond in crisis, and what are your limitations? Are you a people person, empathetic, patient, and caring? These are critical attributes to identify about yourself when applying for a position and persuading a potential employer that you will be an asset to their team. Self-assessment requires reflection and an in-depth look at yourself. You must be able to ask yourself the difficult questions. Do I have what it takes? Question yourself. And if you don't have what it takes, what do you need to do in order to get yourself there? Create a list of your particular attributes, especially as you start to consider your specific career goals. Some people may choose to work in the community, senior care, offshore positions, public health, hospitals, or walk-in clinics. The first of two tools for the self-assessment module, again, located below the module provided framework to look at yourself and what is important to you. It helps you to explore your own personal satisfaction and how it fits in with your personal and professional life. The tools help you to recognize the parallels between the two. This tool is helpful in assisting you realize your knowledge, skills, strengths, and limitations. These are essential components in choosing career goals and to identify where you would be a great asset or identify an area you have a personal interest in. This process will assist you in realizing existing gaps in your education and supports that you will require to expand on your current knowledge base. The second tool that we provide for you for self-assessment is completing your reality check. This tool asks you to describe yourself as others perceive you and why you believe this. Once you have completed this, it is time for a reality check when you ask for feedback from your colleagues to compare your results. This is a great way to identify areas you may excel in and areas you may need to improve in. It also provides a process to develop steps that may be necessary to accomplish improvements. Let's look at visioning now. Visioning is a dream between who you are and what you can become. When you think about your future, what does it look like, either imagined or potential? Where do you see yourself going? What do you see yourself doing in 3 to 5 years? Visioning can be a compelling motivator. It helps you to guide your choices, direct your energy. For example, if you envision yourself and see yourself working with physically and mentally disabled children, in your heart, is this what you're truly passionate about? How would you accomplish this goal? Is it even possible? What do you need to get there? Where would you have to go for this opportunity? Or do you see yourself working with Native and Aboriginal communities in Northern Ontario, our province? Again, visioning means identifying those factors required. A solid education determines determinants of health affecting the segment of the population, critical knowledge, cultural knowledge, relocation, and leaving friends or family behind. Visioning will help you discover your full potential. Visioning is future-based. It keeps you moving forward and moves you to develop your critical action plan. When you have completed your scan and developed your self-assessment and envision your future, you're ready to think about your career possibilities. Visioning will propel you forward. It will be abstract and as individual as you are. It is a dream and a playful part of the career development process, but will propel you forward to plan and to the planning and marketing phases. So you are here. You have scanned the environment, completed a comprehensive self-assessment, envisioned what personal and professional success will look like. Keep in mind, when creating your career vision, it is important to look at what is on your career wish list. In other words, what have you always wanted to do in your career? This tool draws your focus to your ideal vision and what it looks like, what your talents are and attributes are, and it helps you to explore the future and the place you see yourself in 1 year from now. This goal-setting tool helps to create a plan to attain your dream career. Planning. This is your blueprint for action. Document your plan in writing. As you are more apt to follow forward with your plan, you're able to review it, refine it, evaluate your progress, and amend it if necessary. It specifies activities, goals, action steps, timelines, and resources that are required to achieve your vision. Timelines should fit in with your need and personal priorities, but they are critical in order to achieve your goals. Continuous reflection and assessment is required to ensure that your plan meets your goals and is aligned with what you want to achieve. Each decision builds on previous decisions and actions that you have taken. Action steps will help you make the plan less overwhelming and keeps you on track with your progress. And it is the evidence that you are moving in the right direction. Each step will be a window to achieving your career goals and provide the incentive to keep going. It allows for keeping track of your resources and requirements. Document your success, evaluate it at every step, and acknowledge every successful action taken. Your plan will assist you in helping take risks, help you to assess internal and external barriers. For instance, if you don't have the education that's required and if it's not available for you in your local community, you may have to reevaluate the barriers. Careful planning helps you take control of your future and is a stepping stone to obtaining the job you apply for. Now that you have your career vision and goal, what's next for you? Developing your strategic career plan. Again, located at the bottom of this module on our website, you will find the tools that keep you focused on your goals. They help you to determine what steps you need to take to reach them, explore your resources to reach them, develop your reasonable timeline to accomplish your goals, and recognize when you are successful in reaching your goal. This is a great resource to reflect on if your goals, timelines, and success fit in with your overall goals. Marketing is the ability to package your expertise along with your professional and personal attributes. It takes numerous forms. It is the ability to package your professional expertise and attributes in order to effectively communicate why you are the best choice to deliver a service or the best person for in a position you are applying for. It helps you to articulate who you are and what you have to offer a potential employer. Marketing is about persuading others that you can meet the demands and challenges of a changing environment. You have to make yourself stand out from others. You are in control of marketing yourself. Marketing will assist you in transitioning from the planning phase to achieving your career goals. Having confidence when presenting your personal brand. Further supports for marketing yourself can be found through mentorship, building professional relationships, networking, having a well-constructed resume and cover letter, professional business cards, a website, or a blog. Marketing yourself at formal and informal settings, and supporting others as a mentor. So you've taken all the steps to achieve your career goals, and you have recognized the success. Now you're ready to sell yourself or use some marketing strategies to have your career that you've been working towards. The tools provided with the marketing module have a marketing checklist that is essential to know what to do and when to do it. This way you are prepared to apply for that position you've been working hard towards. It's really important for you to know how to market yourself to prove you're the best candidate for this position. Using this tool for your marketing strategy will assist you to find that dream career. Sustaining. Sustaining your career direction is ongoing and requires attention, nurturing throughout your career. It helps you to stay focused on your goals. It alerts you to any adjustments or changes required due to changes in your professional and or personal life. Helpful resources for sustaining your goals include family, friends, coaches, support groups, mentors, and keeping informed on what is happening in the environment. Support group of like-minded individuals taking part in collaborating with each other. Participants from a career directions program can re-energize you and give you the information and optimism that you want. You've worked really hard to reach your career goal, but you need to maintain or sustain this hard work. Remember your first tool, the career direction readiness checklist? Now we use this tool to support what you have done and to revisit this tool as often as you need. Are there all the areas checked off as completed? Would you have been staying with the current trends, keeping your values as they relate to your career goals, keeping in touch with your career vision, making sure you have identified your goals, and follow your career development path to reach them? Before opening up the webinar for questions, I would like to take this opportunity to direct you to the RPNAO website for more supports as you move through each phase of your career directions, and remind you of the upcoming benefits of having a mentor through the mentorship webinar and third phase, preparing for interviews and interviewing strategies. This concludes the formal overview for today's webinar. At this time, I will open up the webinar to questions. Please be aware there will be a short delay in receiving your questions and posting your answers to the best of my ability. Just a reminder, if you've completed all three phases of the career development webinars, I will provide you with my email so that you can send me your information and receive your participation certificate. I'm just going to put out my email now for everyone. If you have completed all three of the webinars, please feel free to send me an email, or if you have any further questions that I can assist you with. Career Directions is a powerful tool that can really help you identify the reasons you should be applying for a position and making sure that the position is the right one for you. For example, I've met new graduates that have talked about specific career opportunities they are interested in pursuing. It is important for each individual to examine why you want to work in that particular area and consider what your long-term goals are and how it does fit in with achieving your goals. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today, and I'm looking forward to hearing any of your questions.